Here is the solution to example 2 using the traditional method. First, we need to state the null hypothesis and the alternative hypothesis. We are testing the claim that the probability of a baby boy is greater than 0.5. So for H1, the alternative hypothesis, we have P is greater than 0.5, and that's our claim. The null hypothesis always has an equal sign, so the null hypothesis will be P is equal to 0.5. Now we need to find the test statistic. So Z is equal to P hat, which we don't know yet. We'll have to find P hat. We can find that by finding 39 divided by 51. Rounding to 4 decimal places, you should get 0.7647. So back to the test statistic formula. P hat is 0.7647 minus the proportion that we're testing, which is 0.5, divided by the square root, and underneath the square root we have P again, which is 0.5. Q would also be 0.5, and divide by the sample size, which is 51. And work that out and round it 2 decimal places, you should end up with 3.78. Now if you use your calculator to find the test statistic, you should also find that Z is equal to 3.78. So at some point you'll want to watch the following viewlet so that you can learn how to use your calculator to find the test statistic. Next, we need to find the critical region and critical value. So let's draw a picture. From the greater than in H1, we know that we have a right-tailed test. So there's our critical region. From alpha, they told us alpha was 0.01, so the area in that tail is 0.01. So the area to the left would be 0.99. So using table A2 or inverse norm on your calculator, you should find a critical value of 2.33. The test statistic of 3.78 is to the right of 2.33. Since the test statistic is in the critical region, we reject the null hypothesis. So we're going to reject the null hypothesis, which is HO. So now use your note sheet to help you with the final wording. The claim is with H1, and we're rejecting the null hypothesis. So that means there is sufficient evidence to support the claim that P is greater than 0.5. So one more question. Does the method appear to be effective? And you should answer yes to that, since there is sufficient evidence to support the claim that the proportion is greater than 0.5.